Today on the channel, something really different. Toy Biz, Marvel, WCW, Dennis Rodman. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel. Today on the channel, we got a super throwback unboxing. We've got Toy Biz, Marvel, Toy Biz, WCW, Dennis Rodman. I'm not really sure if we've ever unboxed a Marvel Toy Biz figure on the channel. I did have a video early on in the channel's existence called It's So Hard to Say Goodbye, where I described, I showed all my Marvel WCW figures, and I sold all of them. I really have no attachment to these WCW figures. I remember this was the time where I was getting out of figures a little bit when these were coming out. I was still actively watching wrestling, but I just thought these figures were terrible. I know some people love them out there. I just thought they were absolutely terrible figures. I did start dabbing my toes and picking some up, and then I quickly thought better. I said, this isn't what, I'm being phony to myself. I don't like these. I need to sell all those. That being said, Dennis Rodman was a big turning point or a big part of WCW back in the day. We've never got a wrestling figure of him since. We're probably not going to get a Mattel or maybe an AEW figure. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to get this Dennis Rodman figure. I'm going to put it back in my NWO shelf. It's just an anomaly figure, and it's a figure you can find fairly cheap. I think it was like $20, if that, shipped to me. That's a pretty good deal. So I said, you know what? I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to unbox it. I don't think I've ever bought one of these figures and unboxed it. I bought a loose collection at one time, but I don't think I ever bought one of these on the store shelves. They were not for me. They did not speak to me. I just did not like them. I didn't like anything about them. So there you have it there. But let's take a look like we always do at the packaging here. There it is. Power Slam WCW Wrestlers Dennis Rodman. Very cool that Dennis Rodman got a figure. I think that is really cool. The packaging is what it is. You got the old school WCW logo up top. What is that? I guess it's kind of like Frankenstein type things with the electricity between them is what that is. You got a little action shot of what the figure can do. Of course, you got Dennis Rodman, ring ropes in there. It comes with a hat, and of course, he's got to have a basketball backboard. I'm not sure what this backboard's going to do. We'll see. I'm very tempted to put this backboard with my Marvel Legends Deadpool setup. I'm kind of working on like a Deadpool apartment. I might put that up as part of a decoration. That's one nice thing about all these wrestling accessories. Some of these can double as Marvel accessories. You can use the tables, the chairs, stuff like that. So there's a pro tip out there. If nobody's ever thought of that, you can do some of that. I'm going to read the back before I show it. Power Slam WCW Pro Wrestler Dennis Rodman. It shows collect them all. They're showing Goldberg, Hack, which would be the Sandman. That's a pretty cool one. I wouldn't mind having that. Roddy Piper, Sid Vicious, Kevin Nash with some weird like rocket ship. You got Buff Bagwell with Old Man Flair. You got Sting. You got Canyon, and you got Hulk Hogan. Very cool. Show you that before we talk about the rest. There's a lot going on in the back of this package. There's Dennis Rodman up top there. There's that whole lineup I just referenced. Look at this. It shows what to do in case you're not as smart as the package, which I might have to, before I give it the old see you later, I might have to hold this because who knows. Wind Dennis Rodman's arms back until you hear them click. Place the rim of the backboard in hand. Release Rodman's arms and watch him power slam the backboard. For back flipping action after winding arms, hold arm and watch Rodman perform flips. Reassemble backboard is shown. It says visit the WCW website. This came out in 2000. Very interesting. It has a Toy Biz toll-free customer service number, 1-800-634-7539. I wonder if that still works. Toy Biz no longer in existence. They were folded into Marvel and all that. I do have a phone right here. Should I call it? Should I call the number and see what happens? Why not? Let's see. 1-800-634-7539. Let's see what goes on. Let's see.
Hello, and please listen carefully as our menu options may have changed. Calls are recorded for quality assurance. We're very excited to tell you about a special promotion for select callers. This will only take a moment. By answering just a few questions, we will find out if this offer is right for you.
Okay.
Are you or is someone in your household 50 years of age or older? Press 1 for yes. If you or someone in your household is 50 years of age or older.
Not
Otherwise,
quite.
press pound.
It looks like I got to press pound. Nobody in this house is 50 or older.
Do you or does someone in your household own a car or truck? Press 1 for yes. If you or someone in your household owns a car or a truck.
So I have a company
Otherwise,
car,
press pound.
and I don't technically own a truck. I'm a Jeep guy, so I'm just going to push pound.
If you are currently enrolled in Medicare and want to save money, lower your doctor copays, or receive additional benefits, please press 1 now. Don't miss out if you have Medicare for your health insurance.
All right, I think we had enough there. I don't know what this is. It's some kind of scam for those poor senior citizens always getting scammed all the time. You know, there's those old people that are in like their 80s and 90s. They're just trying to open up their Dennis Rodman figure, and they're looking and they say, you know what, I'm going to call this, and then somehow they get scammed. They lost their truck, they lost their Social Security, they lost their savings. It's dangerous. These Dennis Rodman WCW figures are dangerous in the wrong hands, especially senior citizens, so I do not recommend this figure for a senior citizen. But now that I look at the back of the package, there's a comic shop locator service. Let's see what that does. We're just going to make all kinds of calls today. Why not? 4226. So 888-266-4226 is supposed to take me to the comic book shop locator. Let's see if that's true. A lot of phone numbers on the back of these packages.
Thank you for calling the comic shop locator service. When you visit a comic shop, be sure to mention that you heard about them through the comic shop locator service. And for more comic book fun, visit www.previewsworld.com on the internet. To find a comic shop near you, please enter your zip code now. If you call
See what it does, huh? Very cool. Still works. 20 years later.
Please, while we find a location in that area.
20 years on this.
You can find comic books near you at Jay's CD and Hobby, 3315
That's true.
Southeast 14th Street,
Look at
Des
that.
Moines, Iowa. And the phone number is 5.
Anyways, it works. Can you believe that comic book shop locator still works 20 years on? The surprises you find every single day. All right, enough horsing around, enough of the funny business, enough of the prank phone calls. Let's open up Dennis Rodman. Let's see what he's doing. Look at this backboard. It's all in there separately. See if I can get that off here. Whoop, there it is. Ooh. I'm going to put this right here for now until I don't need it. Make sure this sticks together. It's a little fragile, not as fragile as I thought it would be, but still a little bit fragile. But like I said, I may use this in like my Deadpool apartment, like he would have a backboard up there, something like that. Well, Dennis, plastic prison not working a lot for him, but there he is. There he is in the plastic prison. Tall figure, skinny figure, just like Dennis. See you later. See you later. Get out of here. Got the soft goods. Old school soft goods. Not a terrible figure. A little peanut heady. I don't like the tattoos, or not tattoos. I don't like the nose rings. Looks a little crazy. The head's just a tad small. If the head was just a little bit bigger, I think this would be a really solid figure. Big feet. Got ankle articulation that's extremely tight. But not terrible. You know, he's got this flashy, glittery coat, which he wore stuff like that. He comes with a hat that looks like he stole this from The Godfather. Put that bad boy on him. You know, Dennis Rodman has had a lot of figures over the years. A lot of people don't know that. There was like a Barbie doll Dennis Rodman figure, obviously this Dennis Rodman, and then you go back to the starting lineup days. Tons of different Dennis Rodman figures. You got green hair, gold hair, red hair, all kinds of different, orange hair, you name it. And then just traditional Dennis Rodmans back in the Piston days. And let's see, before we get down to it, let's see, does this fit on a ringside stand? Yes it does. Look at that. The most versatile stands in the game, Ringside Collectibles. If you need a stand for your Dennis Rodman, bam, he fits right on there. So there you go. I don't hate this figure. As far as these Marvel figures and the ones I've had and the ones I've seen, this is probably the one to get. This is probably the only one I will ever get again. There's that Sting box set that I have that's pretty cool. That's kind of the evolution of Sting. But outside of that, I like this Dennis Rodman figure. I'm going to put him with my Mattel figures. I think he'll be okay. You put him in the back a little bit. He's definitely not front row worthy. He'll be back row worthy. But definitely not a terrible figure. Soft goods. I like the tightness of the joints. Not as floppy, cartoony as I kind of remember some of the other Marvel ones. we'll see. I mean, I'm not going to go through the demonstration. See, there goes that. It just breaks in your hand, so, man, what do you do? The backboard, maybe I'll put a little super glue or some tape on that just to make it a traditional backboard. But I'm actually pleasantly surprised with this one. This is a little bit of a kooky video, you know, making some phone calls, giving a few see you laters here and there. Ooh, that one went a little too far. So a little different video, but I thought it would be something cool and something a little strange. But hey, you need your comic book shop locator, give that phone number a call if you can't find a comic book shop near you. That number is going strong for over 20 years, if you can believe that. And then call the other number if you need help selling your truck or your car, or you have problems with Medicaid, or especially if you're over 50 years old, make sure you call that other number. Tell them Kyle sent you. Say, hey, I love Kyle's reviews. He sent me here. But there you have it. So an interesting unboxing, but a surprising unboxing. I like this figure way more than I thought I would. I thought it would be a floppy mess, to be honest with you. Very tight joints, very good figure. All hail Dennis Rodman, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you like these Marvel Toy Biz figures, WCW? Are you a fan of these? You guys know I'm not, but maybe some of you guys have a little bit more love in your heart for them than I do. And then don't forget to subscribe to the channel. New videos every single day. There can't miss videos. Hit your notification bell. Get that in there. So for Dennis Rodman, I'm Kyle. I'll see you guys all real soon.